what might not be a complete madhouse at this point. Maybe it is. I don't know. I guess I've never been over to their studios, but it might be a madhouse, seeing as things are leaking. But there's an alleged Sega leak revealing a long-rumored Persona 3 remake and new Jet Set Radio. So maybe it is more of a madhouse than we realize. The fact that all this stuff is leaking out all over the place.
Keep leaking it. Keep leaking it.
It is written by Stephen T. Wright. Persona 3 Portable is finally playable on modern platforms, but it seems that the remake rumors might be true after all. An alleged leak of internal Sega materials from 2021 has leaked online, and it includes footage of what could be a Persona 3 remake, as well as a new Jet Set Radio game. The Persona 3 clip is a scant 5-second long and shows party member Yukari Takiba
Close enough.
firing arrows into an enemy shadow. The Jet Set Radio clip is also quite short, showing a figure who looks a lot like Beat dancing in a cel-shaded urban environment. Rumors of a Persona 3 remake has swirled for years, with Gamatsu reporting that the project is in development. Though the outlet did not verify the footage that leaked online, one of those rumors also claimed that the remake and Persona 6 would be announced in summer of 2023. So, as usual with this sort of leaked footage, we recommend taking its legitimacy with a grain of salt, as it could easily be some sort of hoax. That said, reports have indicated that Sega is looking to release a new Jet Set Radio as part of its Super Game Initiative, along with a possible new entry in the Crazy Taxi series. It is also worth noting that a spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio called Bomb Rush Cyberfunk is currently in development. So yeah, that's these are not necessarily my kind of games, but I know you love both of these franchises.
Dude, I am a massive fan of these for both Persona and the Jet Set or Jet Grind, whatever you want to call it. I'm a very, very big Dreamcast fan. So for Sega to be thinking about bringing Dreamcast series back from the grave, I am all about it. I cannot believe at this point that we don't have. I've been waiting for them to announce that they're going to do a Dreamcast Mini, and I tell you,
oh yeah,
there is no price that they could charge that I wouldn't get it. If it has the all-star lineup of the Dreamcast that I'm thinking it would have, oh my god, oh, there's no price. There's no price. Yeah, that there's been a lot of back and forth about that clip, especially the Persona one, that, oh, this was from an investor meeting, but people are saying, no, that's not true. They've never shown anything like that. Like it's a tech demo, right?
Oh, okay.
But then there are other people saying, no, that's not what I heard. I heard that this is like kind of like a, I guess it's an actual leak. Like it's a game that's in development that was shown off in a meeting or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Same thing for Jet Set. And then apparently, like you said, there's a rumor for Crazy Taxi 2. So if they do both of those at the same time, oh man. Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi back again. And imagine if they were like really good too. I was going to say Sega doesn't usually make stinkers, but then that's clearly not true. Maybe back in the Dreamcast days they didn't, but I don't know. I feel like this would be the best news if it turns out to be real.
Are we going to get the Adrian Holmes Year of Dreams here?
Oh, could you imagine if E3, if it pops off with Sega, just bam, 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 Persona 3 remake, Jet Set remake, or Jet Set 3, the Crazy Taxi 4, all in the same Summer Game Fest, whatever reveal. Might have to get a pacemaker put in if that happens.
So good.
But it would be, I mean, I was talking a lot about this, the Dreamcast stuff, but it would be really awesome if we got the Persona 3 remake too. I think for a lot of people, I think Persona really exploded when 4 came out, and then 5 really capitalized on it. I think it's hard for people to go back, and unless you were there and you played it back then, it's hard for people to go back to 3 and to experience that story, even though a lot of people argue that it's still one of the best of the three. I can't fight them on that one because it is an excellent story. So for them to bring it up to the same standards as Persona 5, I think is a really good move. And I think they should even look into doing 4. So that way you have all three of them in a I think they're doing 3 because it's the one that needs it the most, because it needs those quality of life things. But I think if they do 3 and it sells well, I can see them looking into doing 4. Excuse me, to all have that same aesthetic and modernization. But yeah, man, it's gonna be pretty sweet if all these are to be believed.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, and you know me, if they remake it, I'll give it a shot. Like I probably would have never played Final Fantasy 7 except that they remade it. So if they remake Persona 3, like heck yeah, I'll jump in there. I'll play that.
I mean, 5 is still sitting right there, my guy. Then that's current,
and I own it. I even own the game, so there's no reason why I haven't played it other than I just don't have time to play it.
If only you had a device that would let you play, those kinds of games on the go.
Then I have to buy it again. Is it worth buying again?
Is it worth buying again? Have you seen the review scores on Persona 5, my good man?
No, I've only just heard people talk about how amazing it is. So, hang on, how much is it? Persona 5.
It's probably standard price.
$60.
$60 for 100 hours is a pretty good deal.
It is Steam Deck verified.
There it is.
Interesting.
Add it to your wish list. Let it sit there.
All right. Yeah. And, it already is in my wish list. That's fine. It's already there. Next time it goes on sale, I'll know. Thank you so much for watching that clip from our podcast. Remember, if you want to watch the whole episode, the full episode, link will be in the description below. You can click on that and check it out. We got listener questions. We got more news segments. We got what you playing. We got a lot of fun things. So yeah, more than just the news. There's a lot more to the show that you should go check out. So remember, click that link in the description. Check out that full episode.